Hello everyone, this is Jay from FPVSIM. For folks that have been following FPVSIM Timer for some time, you know that this system is designed to be super versatile in terms of how you connect the timer to the software. So today, I'm gonna introduce you a very useful way to connect to the timer that is not super obvious, but it's super useful and super simple. Let me show you. Here's an old phone I found from a drawer. Either iOS or Android should work. What we're gonna do is this phone will have its hotspot open and then act as a bridge. The timer will connect to the hotspot. And then you will have another phone or a laptop that will connect to the hotspot exposed by this phone. And then this phone will act as a bridge in the middle. Then you can put this timer somewhere and then put the phone somewhere in the middle, ideally high enough so you can get good signal reception. And then you can extend the range between your app and the timer using an old phone in your drawer. Let's take a look how to get it configured. It's super simple. So in your phone, probably a lot of us have used the hotspot feature, right? Just go to settings and then network and internet. Go to hotspot and tethering. Make sure you have hotspot turned on. And in the hotspot, right, just set a host name. This will be your Wi-Fi router name, right? Here I set it to old phone and set some password. For demo purpose, I'll just set to 8 ones. So this is the only configuration you need to do on your phone. That's it. And then let's power on our timer. Once the timer is on, let's connect to the timer's hotspot. Here I'll use my desktop for demo purpose. So go to Wi-Fi and find the timer's hotspot. Starts with FPVSIM dash. Here we go, FPVSIM -Z, and then connect to it. Now we're connected. In the app, just connect to timer hotspot. By the way, you can use another phone or laptop to configure it. It doesn't have to be a desktop. Okay, make sure it's connected, and then go to its router settings. So here I already connect to the hotspot, right? So the Wi-Fi router is set to the phone's hotspot, which is old phone, right? And Wi-Fi password is just 8 ones. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Once it's set, click save and reboot. And then the timer will try to connect to the phone's hotspot now. Let's reconnect to the timer's hotspot. Looks like it's already connected, or? Okay, it's already connected. Let's go to the timer IPs. Now you can see that the timer not only has its own hotspot IP, right? This IP is used when you connect to the timer's hotspot directly. And this is the IP the timer has when it connects to the phone. So let's remember this IP address, 247.2, right? Now what we're gonna do is we will switch our Wi-Fi. Instead of connecting to the timer directly, right? We'll actually connect to the old phone's Wi-Fi hotspot. Here we name it as old phone, right? And put in the password here. Since I already connected to the phone once, I already put in the password, so it remembers it. But if you connect to the first time, right, just put in the password. And then once you are connected to the phone, right, now your timer will lose connection to the timer's hotspot because the Wi-Fi has switched, right? So we manually disconnect, and our IP address is 247.2, right? Now we connect. Boom. Now the timer app is connecting to the phone, and then using the phone as a bridge to connect to the timer. You can see the timer connection is always updating. Now with that connection, you can put the timer in the field, right? Could be somewhere pretty far. And then have a stick or something that has the phone bundled on them. So phone, ideally put it somewhere high, right? That has good visibility to the timer and your app. And then use that to extend the range considerably, like almost double the range. You can also use iOS-based systems as a bridge, but there's one little gotcha. By default, iPhones use weird naming as the Wi-Fi hotspot name, like somebody's iPhone, right? It turned out that a single quote in the Wi-Fi name is kind of incompatible in a lot of cases. So if you want to use iOS as a bridge, try to rename your Wi-Fi hotspot to some name without a special character. I'll put the settings path on the screen. Now people are probably wondering, can you do this with multi-timer as well? And yes, you can. For iOS, I haven't seen it provide this feature, but for this particular Android I'm using, you can actually have hotspot and Wi-Fi on at the same time. As you can see here, I have both hotspot icon and the Wi-Fi icon. If your phone can also do this, then you can also use this as a bridge to bridge between your multi-timer and the software. Let's take a look. Let me power on the multi-timer. We still have our hotspot on, right? Now go to your Wi-Fi and connect to the timer's main hotspot. Sorry, this one is a little noisy. So the main hotspot of the multi-timer is FPVSIM Timer-AP. The password is timer.fpvsim. Now it's connected back to our app. Go to Wi-Fi. Still make sure you are connected to the old phone, right? Now we can actually connect to the multi-timer using the phone as a bridge. So here I've got a 8-way 8-channel timer. Just set up 8 channel. You can see all of them are now connected. We start a race, right? You can see all the signals coming from the multi-timer. This is a little noisy. Let me power it off. In real race, right, this is put in the grass. It's pretty far away, so the noise is fine. Just want to add that wireless connection, despite having the bridge, is susceptible to interferences. So if you have a lot of pilots flying at the same time, still prefer to use the wired connection for multi-racers. Solo practice, it's fine. Cool, let's take a look at how it works in reality. I'm gonna put the phone somewhere between the desktop and the timer. Here's the phone. And here is where I put the timer. It's inside an egg roll box for good insulation, so that it doesn't get interference from when I fly other part of the track. This helps with the signal a lot. The signal becomes a lot cleaner and the peak is a lot clearer. So I put it here. The phone is somewhere in the middle, behind my shabby house walls.
New flight begins. You rested for 1 minute 15.9 just now. Whole shot QDRK. $16.7. $16.4. $15.9. $15.2. $15.5. Taking a break, you flew for 1 minute 30 seconds 9 just now.
As you can see, this is working very well, super stable. So if you also want an extra range, but don't want to carry a heavy router, this might be a good choice for you. Just an old phone out of the dryer, get it charged, turn on hotspot, that's it. Cool, I hope this video is useful. This is Jay from FPVSIM, and I'll see you next time.